The human. Bayern Munich are human. This was. Can you say, was this a fair result? Maybe, perhaps, because let's be real, Bayern were completely dominant in this game. As in, the off the ball press from Bayern Munich is absolutely insane. The little breathing room that they give the opposition is madness. Whenever Leverkusen had the ball, they had like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 seconds to hold onto the ball before Bayern got it. So Bayern's recovery time is insane. I cannot think of many teams that has a better recovery time from when they lose the ball than Bayern Munich. They easily have it the best. So in terms of possession, in terms of control, in terms of domination, Bayern completely dominated the game. It was just that one little lapse in concentration where that ball was given. I think it was Xhaka, chest, Andrich, boom, clutch. And when that happened, I was like, okay, how are Bayern going to react? Because as much possession as Bayern had, they were not really penetrating Leverkusen. And Ledecky was not having to make many saves. And what do we always say? When there are many men behind the ball, because Leverkusen, their tactic was, look, we're not going to open up against a team who are shifting goals for fun. So we're going to sit deep, men behind the ball, and we're going to break and counter. That's fine. So you don't have to break them down. And if you can't play through a team, what do? You've got to start taking shots. You've got to start saying what's up from outside the box. Pavlovic got the ball, quality G. This kid, 20 years of age, and this child, this prepubescent merchant, is benching Paulinho, who was the big money signing that your boys Bayern made. So to score a goal like that at 20 years of age, an equalizer in such a high octane game, huge. Huge brass balls from Pavlovic. And you could say that Ledecky could have done better, but swerve tax. I think based on how much the ball swerved, that is what upsets Ledecky. And because he didn't react quick enough, as he was trying to go for the save, the ball was swerving so much. So as he got his hand to it, too much power, too much swerve, G. So at 1-1, the way Bayern were playing was, okay, we now have a game. Can Bayern now go up a gear and say, what's up? But ultimately, I just think that this was a good test for Company. And I think that's what this now shows is it's something for Company to now think about. So like, okay, against this defensive setup, what can we do? Because let's keep it real. Gnabry hit the post twice. He hit the post twice. There was a pretty good chance that Olise had that was saved by Ledecky, where he was pretty much 1v1. So there were some really good opportunities, but the best chance from the goal was Kane over to Gnabry. Gnabry, first time left foot hits the bar, right foot, should have done better with his right foot. But really, beyond that, like in that second half, Bayern completely controlled it. Like Leverkusen had a few counters, but I cannot think of, I'm trying to think right now, how many times were Leverkusen in Bayern's penalty box? I'll be real with you, I don't think they actually had any touches. Or maybe, I think there's only that one touch they had into the box where I think it was Wirtz or someone who gave a through ball to the striker who came on and then was saved by your boy Neuer. But it was like Bayern Munich's dominance is insane. Their dominance is insane. So, again, the answer is that, was this a fair result? Based on the play, Bayern, you get what you deserve. But based on the play, Bayern should have won the game. Based on how much possession they have, based on how much they controlled the game, based on how much they dictated the game, based on how little Leverkusen were in the game, I felt Bayern should have won the game. Think to last season, when it was your boy Tommy Took. It was back and forth. And Leverkusen attacked, Bayern attacked, but Leverkusen had way more of the ball. And Leverkusen actually had sections in the game where they controlled and dominated. And when they played your boy Tuchel and Bayern last season. But the difference in the kind of game that Alonso is facing is crazy, because Alonso must have been like, bro, this was not the kind of game that we had last season. I mean, last season, we actually had some ball. We actually had a moment in time. Put it this way, there was, throughout the 90 minutes, I cannot think of a 10-minute spell, a 12-minute spell, a 6-7-minute spell where, okay, Leverkusen now have control of the game. There was never a section in the game for 90 minutes where Leverkusen had control, which just shows you how insane Company's mad scientist football is, of like, bro, how hard do these guys work to recover the ball, how well they keep the ball, and just the amount of energy they put in of maintaining possession and maintaining control of the game is insane. It's absolutely freaking insane. But guys, we have to have the conversation. So, it's 1-1. Your team is controlling the ball. Your team is dictating the game. It's early in the season, so a win doesn't make that much mathematical sense, but from a psychological point of view, it does. Because these are the defending champions. You're on your home patch. These are your title rivals. A win would be a huge, massive psychological boost. A massive psychological boost. You see, Kane, yes, you were brought here to stats pad, 100%. Guys, stats padding is paramount to winning a league. Because remember, it's 38 games, it's a marathon, so consistent stats padding is very important. What is also important, especially when you have a very strong title rival, not those loser bosses known as Dortmund, but actual Bayern Leverkusen, you need to execute. You need to be a difference maker. You need to get, you need to say what's up. And if you want to be called an elite striker, it's when you score. Guys, the guy behind me there, Drogba. Drogba did not score anywhere near as many goals as Kane. But in a big game, I'm taking Drogba every single day of the week, twice on Sunday, 3 times on Monday, 4 times on Tuesday. In a big game. In a major final, I'm taking Drogba for the rest of time and more. For Kane, you have to execute. You have to do something. The only thing that Kane really did in this game was that quality cross to Gnabry. Yes, it was a quality cross. But Kane, you're the striker. I don't want the best thing to do you being crossing the ball. The best thing you did in the game, it can't be crossing the ball. I need you to score. And that's why it was perfectly placed for Kane to be the difference maker. It's 1-1. Your team has control. Your team is dictating the game. You need to now find that moment to be the difference maker. And this is why we cannot call Kane elite. You can't be elite when cometh the hour in that big game against that top opponent, when it's a tight game and we need you to be the difference. You become Casper the Ghost. Now, it's a long-ass season. Bayern, they face Villa next in the UCL, a very good opponent away from home. You now have to face Leverkusen away from home. Who knows what the Bundesliga team will look like? You've got Barcelona away. So there's several more games for Kane to prove himself. But I'm sorry, as of right now, you are a glorified stats padder. Harry Kane is a glorified stats padder. He is not an elite striker. He cannot be called one of the very best in the world. Because to be called truly elite is playing well against top opponents. If you ball against Pescara, Braunschweig, and Lugo, well done. But I'm not rating you. Because with all due disrespect, we do not rate Pescara, Braunschweig, and Lugo. You got to ball against Leverkusen. You got to ball against Barca, against Man City, against PSG, against Real Madrid. The very best of the best. Throw Chelsea up in that piece as well. You've got to ball against the very best. So Kane, again, it's a long season. It's a long season. But when there's a big game and they need someone to be the difference maker, Kane, will you please step up and be the difference maker?